All right, y'all. So I have saw so many articles about this, okay? So many articles about this, okay? So apparently, well, first of all, welcome back to the channel. Mississippi Girl Life, Country Girl Purple, okay? So apparently, DT has been telling, I guess, the American people to hang tough. All right, you can't get no more realer than that. So you are being told to hang tough with everything going on with the tariffs, and it's not gonna be easy. It may not be easy. Okay, this man is telling you that it may not, it may be, you know, it may get worse before it get better. So you can't say that you didn't know. A lot of people, you know, I don't care which way nobody vote, that ain't my business or whatnot. But a lot of people voted for this. But they're not preparing themselves. That's the kicker. They voted for this, but not preparing themselves with food, water, essentials, and getting ready for higher prices. Ain't that crazy? Come on now. I know a couple y'all done saw the articles, just like I have. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't say you didn't know. I mean, kudos. You got what you wanted. You voted for it. So kudos to you, but now you gotta prepare. But what I like is the fact that you being told. He's telling you. Prices and stuff, I'm telling you, all that was saying for me is prices and stuff gonna go up higher. There's gonna be some obstacles with making ends meet. You probably gonna have to pull back and can't live the life you probably been living, because you're gonna have to budget your money and stuff, because things gonna be, you know, what they always say, sometimes things are worse before it get better. That's what that's telling me. That you need to pray and prep. You need to get prepared. These other countries are saying they ready. They ready. They've been saying that before the tariff stuff came into play. They ready. They ain't just ready for war. They ready for being able to survive. They saying they ready. They telling their citizens to be ready. Different countries in the past 30 days have told their citizens to get ready, stockpile. But you don't hear that over here. You hear it, but you hear it in a different way. You hear it in the form of hang tough. That it could get worse. It's the same thing. But so many people is living their lives, going on, thinking they did something. One thing about it, it affects all of us. It's gonna affect, I don't care how much money you got and how high you sit up. When you go in that store, it's gonna affect all of us. Not just one, but everybody that have to buy something or need a part for their vehicle and you can't get it because it's coming from another country that don't want to deal with us because of the high tariffs. That's gonna affect everybody. Everybody pockets. Everybody food supply. Everybody household goods. when things are done and people feel like, oh, this is going, it's going to just, no, it's going to affect, but the thing is, how much money you have, you may be able to live a little bit better for a little longer, but it's still going to affect you. The cost of healthcare can affect you. You can have to deplenish a lot of your savings if certain events happen. That's still gonna affect you. So you can't say that you wasn't told. You cannot say that. You cannot say that you wasn't told, because you was. You being told now. So growing you some food is a must if you're able to. Being able to stock up on extra, I cannot stress that enough. People come in and comment and say, I'm gonna pray about it. Faith without works is there. I've been telling y'all that for years, because that's something my granny instilled in me. She instilled a lot of things in me growing up. And that was another one of her scriptures, other than 2 Timothy 3:1-5. Faith without works is dead. Those was 2 scriptures. 2 things that I heard the most of. Those 2 things. You got to try to help yourself, especially when you being told. I don't get it. I don't get it. I literally don't get it. I may not never get it, okay? I may not never get it. And it be the main people that come and say that they are Christians. Well, I think I need you to read your Bible a little bit more, because it's in there about preparing. There are so many different accounts that talks about preparing and doing the same thing. Somebody tell you to hang tough, it may get worse. That's the same thing when you read about the ant. That's the same thing when you read about Joseph and the famine. It's just said differently. That's the same thing. If you can read that the ants store food during the summer months and preparing for the winter months, then you know that it's preparing. Same thing when somebody tell you to hang tough, it may get worse. That's the same thing, like, you know, it's gonna get bad, you know, but just hang in there. Get bad before it get good. It get better. But what are you gonna do while it's bad? You still gotta survive. You still gotta eat. You still gotta drink. You still gonna need necessities, everyday necessities. If you're taking medication, you still gonna need that. So why not try to get that now? Because you ain't gonna have that much of a time to get it, because things are already being put into play and stuff. They talking about war. World War III can start at any minute now. And these countries is ready. Let them tell you they ready. They confident. Why is that? We don't know. We don't know. So somebody better be getting some food in their house. And this ain't calling, because I remember a couple years ago, I got a lot of people talking about, oh, it's fear mongering. No, it's the truth. It's the truth. Is it fear mongering now, or is it bringing awareness, trying to get people to stock up when you can? Been talking this for years. And how many people still didn't listen? Just not starting now. And had the means to prepare. How many people? A lot. A lot. So it's getting down to the nitty gritty, y'all. Sure enough, getting down to the nitty gritty. I want to see people being able to have food and stuff in their house and not out there with the chaos. You're going to have so many young folks out there trying to get food, trying to get water, trying to take stuff from you, hurting people. Look at 2020. Look at people lost their life over something you wipe your behind with, toilet paper. People getting stabbed and all this over some toilet paper. What you think somebody'll do to you over some food if they hungry? If they stomach licking their back? What you think they'll do to you if they hungry? If they hungry? See, I want to be up in my house, and the only thing I got to worry about is keeping you out of it. And that's easy. I don't want to have to be out there and trying to keep you off my back, off my side, off my front, because I'm out there trying to get something. No, I want to be in my house, minding my own business, in my own lane, and all I got to do is worry about every corner of this house, this backyard. That's it. That's easy for me. That's all I won't have to worry about. You can't do that if you ain't preparing. If you ain't trying. If you got people that are elderly, are disabled, are just sick or whatever, you need to, it's your responsibility. People that's got parents and guardians, siblings and stuff that can't do, and you able to, it's your responsibility. Then nobody say go buy cereals and all this. Buy you some beans and rice and flour and meal. Even the chicken's laughing. So with that being said, y'all, I love y'all. I want to see everybody, you know, praying and prepping, because I want to see people having that little bit more burden lifted off of them by being able to feed their children and their family and stuff. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead on and end it right here, and yeah, I'll talk to y'all in the next one if it's God's will. Stay prayed up and prepped up. Okay. Love y'all. Bye. Mwah.